You've ruined me, Your Holiness. When I was little, I thought I was supposed to hate Jews because they didn't go to church and you all laughed at me, but really, how wrong was I? Your Holiness, when will I be allowed to stand up and leave? It's hot in here and I want to go home. I don't like this any more than you do. I sit up all night reading scripture, and in the morning I'm hateful and sad, and what's worse is that I don't know why. I'm just trying to understand this. My Latin isn't up to par. Your Holiness, lock me up. I'm armed and dangerous. Your Holiness, tell me about the Crusades. Self-immolations in the Saigon to big, strong white man war crimes and a frantic Hail Mary to cleanse the blood of an Iraqi rape victim. And while we're on the subject, Your Holiness, I too am Bradley Manning, but I wouldn't dare question it. I must be defective. Surely I can't be serious. Moloch, what is a spiritual atrophy? Dying candles on an embittered altar? Moloch, sacred and shiny Arma Christi to kneel tearful in front of on rainy days, not much else to do. Your Holiness, you're a tease. When will you take off your clothes and be honest with me? Every time I open my mouth to scream, I cry like a baby. The closet door is open, Your Holiness. Are you worried? Oh, holy unworthy, oh, holy unclean, holy, 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 holy. The language in this passage is pretty typical of Thoreau. He uses a lot of words to say very little, but the big theme of it obviously is his discontentment with the institution of religion. I guess particularly with the Catholic Church, and he's got a real problem with the way people are taught sort of to follow rather than to think for themselves and within the confines of the church. And I was drawn to it just because it was a sentiment that I in particular really agreed with. I just thought it was a well-worded and relevant criticism of something that is relevant even today, and I enjoyed that a lot. I enjoyed when I came across that, and I chose the medium that I did simply because it's one of the few things that I can kind of do, and I wasn't really sure how I was going to do it through music, so I had to do this. I like the passage just because it kind of made me laugh the first time I read it, because it's, in context, it's a little bit bizarre. He's just talking about some guy he hangs out with, and then he's saying like the guy does this, this, and this, and by the way, like I hate Catholicism, and then he does this, this, and this, and it was, I laughed when I first read it because it was so out of place and almost a little bit ridiculous. Like it was such a pointed criticism that just came out of nowhere, and it was like a slap in the face, and it was kind of funny. In writing about it, I didn't change my understanding of the quote a whole lot because it was pretty straightforward, and I was writing based off of my understanding of the quote. But it was fun to get to write about it in my own way, write about something that I agreed with and something that I thought was an issue.